All right, thanks, Neil. We'll jump right into it. Welcome, everybody. Excited to be here today at this luncheon to talk to you guys about big digital assets. We are a crypto company. We call it Compliance First Crypto because we invest in and operate businesses that make money in the cryptocurrency market that is moving towards regulation. Not the Wild West it used to be. We always believed that the crypto market would become regulated, safe investment community, and we've been building our businesses towards that. What you have here on the screen is our corporate structure. The pub company, the public company, parent company is called Big Digital Assets, but we own and operate two independent businesses, both wholly owned, with all their own tech. One is called Netcoins. That's a crypto brokerage platform. Think of it as, Canaccord of crypto or PI of crypto, as I like to say, but we're a brokerage business selling crypto assets like Bitcoin, Litecoin, et cetera, Ethereum to our customers. And our other business is called Blockchain Intelligence Group. This is such a cool company. This is a software company that makes technology that tracks the movement of crypto through the blockchain and de-anonymizes the blockchain so it can be understood. And we sell this software to law enforcement agencies and police departments all over the world that are trying to deal with crypto crime and figure out, who's behind transactions, where the money's flowing, where it started, and where it ended up. I'll walk you through both these businesses today. We also have a bunch of minority investments in emerging crypto growth companies, WonderFi, which is a DeFi crypto company, Zen Ledger, which is crypto tax, Liquid, which is basically a crypto lightning network company for fast payments of crypto, and TerraZero, which is a super cool company in the metaverse space. It's going to go public soon, designed to help basically evolve the metaverse. And there's crypto all through the metaverse. It's run on NFTs, and there's crypto coins that are used as the currency in the metaverse. So we wanted to get involved. But primarily, I'll talk to you about Netcoins and Blockchain Intelligence Group. We are a high growth business. We have very quickly accelerating revenue, and we have some really unique products globally and tons of catalysts coming up. This is an exciting company to be investing in because of everything that is coming and the secure base that we've built. In the interest of this luncheon, which is a little shorter timeline than I'd normally present, I'm just going to hit the highlights on these slides. We're funded for growth. We have about $65 million in the bank, and we have 500 Bitcoins of our own, which are worth around $25 to $30 million Canadian, depending on the day and the price of Bitcoin. We have no debt, and we're in tremendous shape from a treasury position. We are built with a war chest to grow our business even further and to expand into new markets and offer new products. We also make money on crypto no matter what happens to the price. If the price goes up and down, our trading platform makes more money because people are buying and selling. And our software business doesn't care at all what the price of crypto is because it's software. We're also full of catalysts. We're getting ready to do some big international expansion, moving our Netcoins brokerage business into the United States. We just launched a Netcoins debit card, which is essentially a Visa debit card, so people can go out and use the Netcoins product to make purchases. And we're looking at more investments in the space. So there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Stock is trading right around $1 Canadian. We have lots of research coverage. The average is 281 Canadian target. Across FRC, PI Financial, Singular Research, and HC Wainwright. So 4 different shops have taken a close look at us, our growth, the comparables in the market, and they're showing that there's significant upside from here. We're also heavily invested as owners. The management team and the board of directors owns about 10% of the stock in the business, which is worth give or take $25 million. We believe that crypto is only in the second or third inning of a very long game. And we're early on established, cashed up, and generating significant revenue on a tremendous growth path. So that's the kind of company that you usually want to invest in. Invesco just launched 2 new funds. One's called the Crypto Economy ETF, and one was called the Decentralized Economy or Commerce ETF. They made Big Digital Assets their top holding in both funds. We're seeing significant institutional buying. And what's really cool about that is they usually take these funds and grow them from where they start, which is around, say, a $5 million fund to $500 million funds and $1 billion funds. That's what Invesco does. And as they grow these funds, they'll have to continuously buy big stock in order to fill up the fund. We were also just added to a BlockShares index in the UK. And this is an index of crypto companies that is followed by global funds that are investing in crypto, meaning those funds will now be buying big digital asset stock as they follow the index, just the way, a Canadian ETF might follow the TSX 60 or the composite. Just by being as part of that index, we're going to have significant buying. Here's the revenue curve for BIGG. 2019, about 560,000, really just got going, started getting our products into the market, both our trading platform and our forensics platform. That grew about 5x in 2020 to 2.5 million. And it just grew another at least 6x to 2021 to over $14 million. Heading into 2022, we're seeing significant growth in the business again, across the board, both software and trading. And with entering new markets and adding new products, as I talked about, it's a very compelling growth story that we're part of right now. The team, myself, my whole background is basically public company growth and sales and marketing, finding companies that have product market fit and then scaling the marketing side of the business. And that's what we're doing really well at BIGG right now. Kim Evans, CFO, cross-border experience, going to be great for us uplisting. We're going to move up to the TSX and the NASDAQ in the States this year. Lance Morgan, blockchain expert, founder of Blockchain Intelligence Group, forgotten more about crypto than I'll ever know, particularly around the blockchain and the forensics side of it. And Kim Dwyer is our new COO at Netcoins, came over from CIBC. Her whole career has been about growing digital products to customer bases in the millions. And she's going to help us do that with Netcoins and is already doing a fantastic job. Netcoins, to keep it easy, crypto brokerage business. We sell crypto assets to Canadian investors, and whether they're retail or institutional, we handle both. What's really amazing about this platform is we now have a restricted dealer license. We have one of the only government approved licenses for trading crypto in Canada. And that has given us a whole bunch of things: increased exposure and free marketing. We get printed up every time there's an article about crypto. If you're reading the Globe and Mail on a Tuesday and they're talking about crypto, you're going to see Netcoins mentioned as one of Canada's regulated platforms. And it's also meaning that the environment in Canada is going to have a lot less competitors, because now that the CSA and the OSC in Ontario and the BC Securities Commission in BC have said everyone needs to be regulated, large international players that don't follow rules, don't do KYC, don't do anti-money laundering, et cetera, are being forced out of the Canadian market. You'll see things like Binance is leaving Canada, Bittrex, BitMEX, KuCoin, OceanX. I mean, the list is endless. So we're ending up with less competitors for a growing customer base, because more people get into buying and selling crypto every day in Canada, which means more revenue. And as we expand our platform with more coins to buy, which we're doing on a weekly basis now, that's even more stickiness on our platform and more revenue we can generate from that. Here's the growth in revenue. As you can see, tremendous across 3 years. Our quarter-over-quarter growth numbers look like a lot of companies' annual numbers or multi-year numbers. 50% quarter-over-quarter growth in active users, 259% year-over-year growth in quarterly revenue, 42% increase in transactions in one quarter, 32% increase in customer accounts. We literally added an entire third of our customer base in the last quarter, and it continues to accelerate, proving we're built for scale, and also proving that we can acquire customers and generate revenue from them in an ever-increasing speed. We do advertising everywhere, everything from online influencers to the newspaper. If you're watching sports in Canada and you haven't seen a Netcoins ad, I'd be surprised. NBA, NHL, NFL. And we also just launched a credit card, meaning, again, you can use your Netcoins card to go out and spend your Netcoins balances buying groceries or a Canadian Tire or anywhere, Amazon or global purchases online. And this is creating stickiness in the platform. It's keeping people engaged with Netcoins. And we give Bitcoin as cashback rewards, which is a far better reward, we believe, than getting back, airline miles or cash, because crypto, again, in our opinion and our customers' opinion, is going to be worth more in the future than it is today. So these rewards are extremely valuable. The Blockchain Intelligence Group business is, again, crypto forensics. Our main product is Clue, which is used to track the movement of crypto through the blockchain. Don't worry about squinting to try to see these boxes and circles. The point is, if someone stole your crypto, You could report it to the police. They could use Clue to put in the wallet address it was stolen from, and Clue would map it out. It would actually, as I mentioned earlier, de-anonymize the blockchain, and it would show you all the wallets that coin has gone through, and where it ended up. And it may say it's ended up in this circle over here, which is a wallet at Coinbase. You wouldn't know otherwise, but Clue knows where all the wallets are globally across 8 different blockchains. We have 3.5 billion data points and attributions for addresses. So we can tell you and our customers, which again are primarily law enforcement all over the world, what is going on in the blockchain. It means they could subpoena Coinbase in that example, freeze those coins, get a warrant for the arrest of the owner of the wallet, or end up in court using Clue as expert evidence showing that the actual coins went from wallet A to B, maybe around the world 3 times. Maybe they sat in a wallet dormant for a year. That's okay. Our software can track that and knows when they move again, and bring someone to justice. As the market grows for crypto use and crypto payment globally, there is going to be a dramatic increase in need for crypto forensics tools for both law enforcement to do their job, compliance officers at any company like banks or credit card companies that are involved in crypto or have their products used in crypto. And Clue is one of the only products in the world that can actually do this. Quickly, we also offer training. We train companies all over the world. And when you're getting training from us, you're paying for it, but we're teaching you about Clue. And that's one of the great things, is this paid training for us. And then why does this really excite me and should excite you as investors is there's only really 4 companies in the world that do this. We've been building this product since about 2015, put $30 million into it, and it is one of the leaders in the world. And again, it's a very small set. There's Chainalysis, $4 billion market cap on their last raise pre-money. CipherTrace was just sold to MasterCard for between $250 and $500 million. And our Clue product is every bit as good as that product. We believe Clue alone could be worth more than the entire company of Big Digital Assets, not counting Netcoins. And Elliptic is another competitor in a space that recently raised about $30 million. There's a few small names, but the barriers to entry are extremely high. That's why MasterCard bought CipherTrace instead of building it. They're a big, rich company. They could build something, but it's hard to do. It's hard to get 3.5 billion data points across blockchains and get it done in a reasonable amount of time. So we're in a position where we're a leader in a market. It's a growing market, and it's a very hard to enter market for competing products in the space. I talked about our strategic investments before. Quickly, the last year, our market cap grew more than 4x. Stock price went from sub 40 cents to over $1. It actually went much higher during some of the excitement of the Coinbase IPO. But now we believe it's an incredibly attractive entry point through this growth platform. Revenues grew from $2.5 to $14+ million. We traded $1 billion worth of crypto last year. I think it was 980 million, just under $1 billion. We have one of the only licenses in Canada for crypto trading. We have multiple blockchains. We have more than 300,000 tokens. I should also mention Ethereum tokens that we can track through Clue. We just added KPMG as our auditor. We're probably the only crypto company in Canada that has a Big Four auditor now, and that's going to enable us to continue to grow our business and make investments and acquisitions as we see the need. We raised a lot of capital last year at very good prices, very happy growth investor base. And we launched a Netcoins credit card just recently. And just to finish up, Catalyst, a lot more coins coming to the Netcoins platform, which is going to give us a lot more revenue. We're rolling out full access to our Netcoins Pay or Netcoins credit card. So far, it's a wait list that has gotten quite large, and we're rolling them out piece by piece. And we're entering the States. So this is a 10x market from Canada. And most of what you've seen, everything you've seen on the Netcoin side in here today was Canadian. So imagine going into a 10x market. We're able to leverage all the same tech. We have our US bank account. We have our US corporation. We have our US compliance program. We're very close to launching, and we're going to launch in big states first that have low barriers to entry from a compliance point of view, California and Texas. We're going to start aggressive marketing around Blockchain Intelligence Group. That's big with 1G. Adding customers, and then we're looking at uplistings in our stock market side, both on the TSX in Canada, where we're already under discussion, and the NASDAQ in the States. And we'll continue to look at investments. But we're a growth company, fast growth, and exciting things coming over the next year. So that's it.